Hello everyone and welcome to 5 Minutes of World War II. Today we will talk about the 1938 Munich Agreement and German occupation of Czechoslovakia. The Munich Agreement was a settlement between Germany, Italy, Great Britain and France that allowed the German annexation of the Sudetenland in western Czechoslovakia. After successfully absorbing Austria into Germany, Hitler had his eyes on Czechoslovakia where 3 million Germans lived near the borders. German generals' plan to invade the country became known to the world in 1938. Czechoslovakia was relying on France for military assistance, and the Soviet already had a treaty with them. Furthermore, the Soviet openly said it would support France and Great Britain if war would break, although they were largely ignored during this whole crisis. It didn't matter what concession the Czech government tried to do to appease Hitler, be it eliminating the Communist Party or removing all Jewish teachers in ethnic Germans majority schools. Rumors continued to circle around about the incorporation of Czechoslovakia into the Reich. Once again, France and Britain were not ready for war, and Hitler made more and more demands to seize Czechoslovakia. After meeting with Chamberlain, Hitler agreed to take no military action without further discussion in exchange for a plebiscite in the Sudetenland. The deal was to give Germany all area that had 50% or more German population. The Czech were never consulted for this proposal. They rejected the proposal but were forced to accept it on September 21. When France and Germany met again, Hitler demanded more than what was supposed to be. He wanted the Sudetenland occupied by the German army and the Czech to be evacuated by September 28. France, Great Britain, and the Czech rejected this proposal, and on the 24th of September, the French ordered a partial mobilization. The Czech had done the same. Eventually, the French proposed a conference between the four-powered BL in order to avoid war. They met on September 29. Hitler, Daladier, Mussolini, and Chamberlain met in Munich, and they all agreed to Mussolini's plan that was to go down in history as the Munich Agreement. This was all manipulation from the German, though, as the plan had been made by the German Foreign Office. The agreement was that the German army would complete the occupation of the Sudetenland by October 10th. An international commission would decide the future of other disputed areas. France and Great Britain then informed the Czech that they would be alone in fighting the Germans if they would offer resistance. They had no choice but to accept. After all this, Chamberlain came back from the meeting and made a speech to the country about how he made peace. Winston Churchill quickly branded him a coward and a dishonor to the country. As a result of the Munich Agreement, the Czech lost 800,000 citizens and mostly all of its industries, leaving the rest of Czechoslovakia powerless. Chamberlain was quickly discredited when Hitler fully invaded the Czech in March 1939. During a meeting with Czech president, who was considered weak by Hitler and possibly even senile, Hitler threatened to bomb the Czech capital unless he obtained a free passage for German troops into Czech borders. And it got approved. The German soldiers then poured into Bohemia and Moravia. The two provinces offered no resistance, and they were quickly made a protectorate of Germany. Hitler then made a triumphant entry into Prague. It was clear to everyone now that Hitler had lied during the Munich Agreement and that he wanted to take more than Greater Germany, as the Czech were not Germans. It proved that being reasonable did not work, and that Hitler would only be stopped by war. The Munich Pact, which, according to British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, had purchased peace in our time, was actually a mere negotiating ploy by Hitler, only temporarily delaying the Führer's blood and land loss. The rest is history.